This video is going to be about everything we know so far about Halo Infinite ahead of the July 23rd Xbox reveal event featuring Halo Infinite campaign gameplay. Of course, we'll know more about the game afterwards, but I figured it was a good time to basically go over everything that we know so far, straight from the horse's mouth, so no speculation here, everything that's been confirmed by 343 or Microsoft themselves. Now, if you guys are as excited as your boy Patman here for the event on Thursday, I'm actually going to be live streaming on Twitch Wednesday night, all the way up until the event on Thursday at noon Eastern. So if you guys want to drop by at any point in time, watch the event with me, maybe get some custom games together in MCC beforehand. Like I said, I'll be live all night leading up to the event. We may also do some MCC challenge grinding, trying to progress through Season 2. If you guys are interested, my Twitch will be linked in the description down below. I've also done 3 other videos detailing all the audio stuff that has been released by 343 for Halo Infinite. They've done these little behind the scenes audio things, basically showing the audio design team all these sounds that they've been capturing for the game. So if you guys want a detailed breakdown of all those sounds, I will put those links in the description and probably in a pinned comment down below. Speaking of comments, let me know how excited you guys are for Halo Infinite and what you're looking forward to seeing at the Xbox reveal event on Thursday, July 23rd. Without further ado, let's get started on everything we know about Halo Infinite, starting with what platforms it will be available on. We know it's going to be available on the Xbox One family of consoles, and that includes the Xbox One, the Xbox One S, the Xbox One X, and of course the new flagship console from Microsoft, in which Halo Infinite is launching alongside, and that is of course the Xbox Series X. Now we also know that this game is coming to PC. We don't know when the game is coming, we just know the release date is holiday of 2020 and that there have been no setbacks as far as a pushback on the date as far as the coronavirus pandemic is concerned. We also know that this game will be on Xbox Game Pass day one, just like all other Xbox Game Studios first party games. Halo is of course first party, it is a Microsoft exclusive, and it will be launching day one on Xbox Game Pass. We also now know that if you are a Game Pass Ultimate member, you will be getting Project Xcloud at no additional cost as part of your Ultimate membership. Project Xcloud is the cloud streaming service where you can actually play your Xbox games on the go, on your phone, tablet, whatever it may be, and Halo Infinite will be available as well on Project Xcloud, and that is actually launching in September ahead of Halo Infinite's release. The next thing that we know is that Halo Infinite is built on an all-new engine for the series, which is a godsend because the engine for Halo was really outdated, and it's really probably why it's taken this long to get a new Halo game. 5 years since Halo 5 Guardians has released, the Splitscreen engine is the new engine, and it should allow 343 to really push the boundaries for Halo, and that is why I am so excited to see where this campaign will be taking us. And it's also going to be basically the platform for the Halo series for at least the next 10 years, because 343 has said future titles, including spin-offs, will be utilizing the full power of the Splitscreen engine, so cannot wait to see what this engine offers. We also know there is a new art style. Gone is the Halo 4 and 5 art style. This one harkens back to the original trilogy of Halo games, and it looks great from the Discover Hope trailer that we saw. It is amazing looking, and we have a whole new design for Chief, and Xbox has actually recently tweeted some images, and I'll show them on screen here, showing some better images of Chief that we haven't really got any new looks at Chief since the Discover Hope trailer. And of course, that will change once again on Thursday, but for now, take a look at these beautiful images. Quite honestly, this is probably my favorite rendition of Master Chief. I love the look of him, the colors, everything. There's nothing to complain about for me, honestly. Everything is perfect in my opinion. A lot of people are a lot more picky than me though, so I'm sure a lot of you out there do have some problems with the new armor, but I absolutely love it. Now we also know that Halo Infinite is Halo 6 and everything but the name. This takes place after Halo 5, the events after Halo 5. We do see a Halo ring in the trailers, so we may be finally setting foot on a Halo ring again for the first time since Halo 3. Now everything is pointing to this ring being Zeta Halo, but like I said, no speculation here. I have done speculative videos on what this ring could be in Halo Infinite if you guys want to check those out. Now we do know that this game is going to focus on the Master Chief. 343 has heard the cries from the fans loud and clear after Halo 5 barely having Master Chief in it. This game is going to primarily feature Chief. We don't know if there will be other playable characters. I would highly doubt it, especially after the backlash of Halo 5, but I am open to a couple missions as other characters or having co-op characters as other characters besides the Chief. Now, while we're on that Halo 5 criticism train, another big thing from Halo 5 was the lack of split screen support. No worries for Halo Infinite. Bonnie Ross, the studio head of 343 Industries, said that every mainline Halo game from here on out will feature split screen. And we're also going to have LAN support in Halo Infinite. So fear not, all you split screeners out there. Now, hopefully this means split screen support on PC as well. I know there are some PC players out there that play split screen. I am not a person that really likes split screen. I am the type of person that will buy a whole new console for my wife just so I don't have to share a screen with her. But I'm glad that it is in Halo Infinite because that is in the DNA of Halo. Split screen goes all the way back to the series roots, so that is really good news. Now, for all my forgers out there, we do know that Halo Infinite will have Forge mode, but the only confirmed thing we have so far is the addition of a redo and undo button. So that is a series first. That is a huge thing. Now, we've seen constant updates to Forge in Halo MCC, so I'm really looking forward to the Forge in Infinite. Hopefully AI scripting is there, and I just can't wait to see what the community comes up with. We also know that Halo Infinite features a new composer for the soundtrack named Curtis Schweitzer, and he did the Discover Hope trailer and the music in that. So if anything is to go by, 343 once again harkening back to the classic Halo days with classic Halo themes in there. I am all for that. It sounded great. I cannot wait to hear more of the soundtrack. Soundtrack is actually really important to me. Two of my favorite video games of all time, Halo and Zelda. I absolutely love the soundtracks. I could listen to them on a daily basis, so I cannot wait to hear it. Now, speaking about harkening back to old games, Halo Infinite will feature Reach-style customization. We don't know what this means, but they said fans of the Reach customization options will like Halo Infinite. Now, I hope that means customizable head, shoulders, torso, legs, things like that, even voices like firefight voices, whether it's firefight or multiplayer voices, armor effects. I would love to see all that return. Have a toggle option for people who don't want to see armor effects, just like they've done with MCC, where that you could toggle the skins for Halo CE off if you don't want to see weapon camos or vehicle camos. I hope to see vehicle camos make a return as well in Halo Infinite. I think that would be absolutely awesome. Customization is huge for me personally for the longevity of a game, and hopefully no things like loot boxes, which they've already confirmed, no loot boxes, but there will be microtransactions. So let's rip that band-aid off right now. There will be microtransactions, but hopefully we're not unlocking armor through only microtransactions or anything like that. I want a challenge system, much like they've introduced recently with MCC, where you could unlock things via challenges. I miss those days in old video games where you could really show off your armor, show off emblems, show off whatever, and basically show people that, hey, I actually worked to get this and I didn't get it in some random loot box or some, buying it through a microtransaction. So that is good stuff. Now, while we're on the topic of armor, black undersuits are confirmed to return, and this is also another great thing to me personally because Halo 4 and 5 really, the Spartans looked like action figures, are very plastic. The black undersuit really adds a nice tone shift in the armor, makes it look more metallic in my opinion. The contrast is nice, and it just looks cleaner. So I cannot wait to see this infinite customization, cannot wait to see these black undersuits on the multiplayer Spartans. It's going to be awesome. Now, if you are a Halo 5 player who has reached max rank, SR 152, let's flex on them real quick. Weird flexes. I am one of them. I am very proud of it. I really grinded the hell out of that game in the last year or so to get there. You will get a token of appreciation in Halo Infinite. We don't know what it is. Knowing 343, it's probably going to be an emblem or something, nothing big like an armor piece. I really wish it would be something cool like Inheritor helmet, or I should say the Haunted helmet, because the max rank in Halo 5 was Inheritor, and that was the rank you had to get in Halo Reach to get the Haunted helmet. It is one of my favorite helmets in Halo. I think it looks so damn cool. It's so different from everything else, but it's probably, like I said, going to be an emblem. Something else that could be, maybe a armor effect would be a really cool one to have. Maybe some sort of dripping sweat armor effect was my idea, because Halo 5 is a sweaty game. Speaking of sweats, I am killing it in this video with these segues. There is a Halo Infinite Pro Team set. I will show a picture of these lovely young men here. They are going to be the pro team for Halo Infinite, much like Halo 5 had a pro team to basically help guide 343 for competitive multiplayer. That's really good stuff. And Halo HCS has partnered with Esports Engine to bring about the future of Halo Esports for Halo Infinite. And this is exciting because Esports Engine is basically the minds behind MLG. Their roots are with Halo. And another really ambitious thing that they're going to do is put out a 12-month roadmap. So you will know what is going on the pro scene 12 months in advance for tournaments and things like that. So that is really exciting stuff if you're into that. Now, the last couple things I want to get into here, one being the flight program. So there will be a flighting program for Halo Infinite, basically beta tests, and you have to be a Halo Insider to participate in this. I will leave a link in the description down below so that you guys can sign up for the Halo Insider program in case you're not signed up already. Now, something else confirmed for these flights for Halo Infinite is that the Xbox will actually get the flights first before PC, which makes me wonder if PC will actually launch same day as far as the release of Halo Infinite as the Series X and as the Xbox One family of consoles. We'll have to just wait and see, but that is a little bit suspicious, but I'll keep you guys updated on anything that happens, of course, so make sure you guys subscribe. But the final thing that I wanted to touch on for Halo Infinite was the audio log or the transmission we got in video form from 343 from a member of the Banished from Halo Wars 2. Now, they said that this relates to Halo Infinite, so basically Banished confirmed in Halo Infinite, the Brutes are returning in Halo Infinite. Basically safe to assume that, it's not that much of a stretch, but it hasn't been outright confirmed. All we had was a transmission talking about the Banished, and it seemed to be from a Brute's perspective. So we should be facing the Banished in Halo Infinite. We don't know what other factions they're going to be. We do know that Cortana's created are there. We do know that the Prometheans have been in Halo 4 and 5. We don't know if they're in Infinite. We actually haven't seen anything about the Prometheans at all in any of the Mega Bloks toys or anything like that, which I've covered in other videos. So we'll just have to wait to see what other factions we'll be facing. Maybe a Flood reveal too. Hopefully that doesn't come out, before the game. I want that to be a surprise, but I'm really hoping for the Flood's return as well. So that really does it for me, guys. That is everything we know so far about Halo Infinite. And like I said, it's really exciting. We're 2 days away from seeing gameplay of this game. I cannot wait. Make sure you guys like this video for me. Worked very hard on it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you're new here, consider subscribing to stay absolutely up to date on all the latest happenings in the world of Halo. And that does it for me for this one. Hope to catch you guys on either a previous video of mine or a future video of mine. And until that time comes, I'm your boy Patman, and I'm out.